welcome to an iSocialTalks live from Union Square, New York City. Talking digital eyeballs today. Live from the New Way to Work event here in New York City with IBM and Pure Matter. Looking forward to a fun week of hacking the future work. All right, well, as you can see, I found a quiet place. I know you guys aren't used to a intro or even B-roll or something that's edited here for iSocialTalks, but we are in New York City today, and I'm actually using my new selfie stick, which I'm sure you will see the results of. And it's rainy and it's cold, but I took off my beanie mainly because I felt like I couldn't talk, digital eyeballs without having my digital eyeballs available. So I am here in New York City. Like I said, we are here for an IBM event. We're hacking a new way to work. The goal of this week is really to talk about disruption, technology. I like to call it SMAC, social, mobile. So social, mobile, analytics, cloud, how SMAC is affecting the way we work today. Everything from wearable technology, which everyone who is a subscriber and watcher of the show knows I'm a huge fan of wearable technology. I'm also a data geek and slightly into the social media thing. And of course, cloud technology has been my background and where I've come from. So this week's going to be a lot of fun for me, other than braving the cold. But I really like to think that I only complain about the cold because I was born in Pittsburgh and living in Arizona now. So the only way you can handle 100 degrees in the summertime is if when it's cold you complain about everyone else being cold and you know that it's nice and 70 degrees in Arizona. I will admit, on Sunday morning when I left at 6 a.m. in Arizona, it was 69 degrees, and when I landed here in New York City, it was 41, and it was in the middle of the day. So it's a little chilly, but when I'm talking about digital eyeballs, to me, we're going to talk a lot of fun things at this event. But one of the things for me is we talk a lot about collaboration. That's not new. To me, the idea of meetings, the idea of bringing teams together isn't something that we are drastically changing in the new way to work. But what we're doing here, what I'm doing with these video blogs, as well as the power of a web camera and tools like Skype, Hangouts, is that we get to look at your digital eyeballs no matter where you're living, no matter where you're at. And so I like to think that when we're hiring people now, we're no longer limited to where they live or if they're willing to relocate, or to be honest, even their background or border. You can hire for the best fit, the most talent, the person that's going to work for you the most. Because you can look at someone's digital eyeballs anytime you want, collaborate face-to-face. And I say face-to-face as in video to video, Skype to Skype, or on chats using tools like Squibble, which is like the Brady Bunch version of video chat. I know the Buffer team uses that. I'm a huge proponent and fan of Google Hangouts. I use them in not only the live ones, like events like Social Selling Hour, which hopefully everybody participates Mondays, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. We do a Google Plus Hangout and Twitter chat because I think it's important that we get to see and talk to the guests that we have on that chat. So, when I think of digital eyeballs, when I think of the new way to work, I don't think we're limited or we're constrained by where someone lives. Just like I'm doing this video in a rainy New York Union Square Park, as you guys can see. I had to find a park bench to do this from because it was a little noisy on the street. So think about that when you're thinking about new ways to work, new ways to collaborate. The power of video is there for us to use, not only for little things like this, but for collaboration and cross-team events, even taping a video rather than sending someone an email so that they get the context and they get facial expressions. So as I'm getting rained on here, I'm going to jump into the first day here at New York City New Way to Work event. I'll be providing updates throughout the week. Hopefully everyone has a great day. Hopefully you're somewhere warmer and drier. And until next week, or until the next iSocialTalks, I'll be chatting with you. Cheers.